So you've made your application and you're now obsessively refreshing your application portal. You're on the GradCafe every day, multiple times a day, seeing what's going on with other people who are applying to the same program or institution as you. Trust me, I've been there too. Between my master's and my 2 PhDs, I've experienced my fair share of status updates that have left me scratching my head. And after all, when we get to this point, do we really understand what all the terms mean? What do terms like under review or refer to the department even mean? Well, that's what I'm going to help you now. I'm going to decode these ideas in this video. I'm going to go over the most common grad school application status updates, what they typically signify and what you can do, if anything, while you wait. So let's start with the statuses that you're most likely to encounter. While the exact wording may vary between school and institution, the process is generally similar. So obviously the very first one is submitted. First we have this. You have submitted your application. It means it's been received. Nothing's been reviewed yet. Think of this as your application waiting at the starting line. If your status has been stuck here, don't panic. It can take days or even weeks for schools to begin processing applications, especially around deadlines. But this is the first stage. Next up comes under review. When you see under review, this means that your application has been passed to the initial check phase and it has got the completeness it needs to move to the admissions team. This is where things like your transcripts, recommendation letters, and test scores are reviewed. I remember seeing this myself and being like, oh, okay, this is interesting. Then I'll move to the next stage. But don't worry if it feels like it's taking forever, because sometimes these application office and the admissions office will be swamped. There's a lot of people want to do the same thing as you. And the faculty might not start reviewing applications until a month later. So patience is key. Don't worry. Then we have an exciting one, refer to the department. This often means your application has passed the general admissions office and is now in the hands of the specific program or department you've applied to. Here's where your fit with the program and faculty comes into play. If you listed potential advisors in your application, your materials might even be sitting in their inbox right now. So this is a really exciting point to get to. And at this stage, it doesn't hurt to politely reach out to a faculty member you mentioned in your application. Something can be really simple like, hello, hi doctor, whatever their name is. I applied to your program. I mentioned my interest in your work on a particular topic. And if you don't know if there's any additional information I can provide, it may do nothing, but equally it might be at the top of their mind. So it doesn't hurt. Being polite and showing enthusiasm is a great thing. Obviously, you're enthusiastic to go to grad school in the first place, so why wouldn't you be enthusiastic to reach out to people that you want to work with? Then if you see the next stage, it could be shortlisted or receive an interview invite. Well, if you get to this point, congratulations, that's huge. Well done. You should be super proud of yourself. This means you've made it to the highly competitive stage. Programs usually interview a small percentage of applicants, so you're one step closer to that acceptance letter, which we're all coveting after all when we make our applications. I'll cover interview prep in detail in another video, but for now, start revisiting your application and thinking about how your background aligns with the program's goals. That would be my first tip for you. Finally, there is decision rendered or something like application closed. This usually means the admissions committee has made their decision and you'll likely receive an email prompting you to check the portal for the official letter. Now, I know that wait to click on the notification can be nerve-wracking, of course, whether it's good news or maybe it's not the news that you want. Remember, this is just one part of the journey. It's not the whole story. Lots of people go through this process multiple times. So whether you get through the first time or not, it doesn't matter. You've done so well to get to this stage and you would have learned a lot about yourself, even if you haven't got through on the first occasion. But again, the GradCafe is a great place to engage with others to learn about this. And also the forum is a great place to talk to other people who are going through the same thing, whether they're alumni that have already done it or people going through it at the same time as you right now. Now, what if there's no update? This could happen. What if your portal hasn't updated in weeks or months? It can feel frustrating. But it's also common. Some programs review applications in batches while others wait until the deadline to process them all at once. So if you're concerned about a delay, I think it's okay to email the admissions office, check on your application status and just message them politely and concisely, let them know who you are, what you applied for, and let them know if all your materials have been received and if everything's under review okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You're just checking in, making sure that you've done everything correctly on your end. So here are some proactive steps that I'd recommend while you wait, however. Because waiting for updates, it can feel tricky, but it's great to stay productive during that phase. So research the program, learn about the latest developments on each from the department. Never a bad thing to be doing. Also prepare for interviews. You can never start preparing too early. Even if you're not sure that you're going to get one, it never hurts to be ready. And also connect with campus students. Again, reach out on LinkedIn, or I would recommend the GradCafe forum is a great place to do this. Ask about their experiences in the program as well. So, overall, grad school applications, they can feel like a roller coaster. You're up and you're down, but understanding what those status updates and know what they mean can really help you feel like the ride will be a little bit smoother. Remember, every program has its own process, so the patience is really key. And don't forget, just because you haven't heard back yet doesn't mean it's bad news. Who knows what's going on? We don't know the inner workings. It's like a black box, really, isn't it? We know our best. We connect with others. We connect with alumni. We talk on the GradCafe forum. We look at the GradCafe application status for others, and we use that to try and figure out what's going on. But overall, patience is the most important part. So just be patient, understand what all of these different statuses mean, and you'll be golden. So I hope you found this video helpful. Be sure to check out our others, where we're going to be diving into preparing for interviews, handling wait lists and more. And as always, drop a comment below if you've got questions or tips to share with your fellow grad school applicants. But thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.